Newton-le-Willows railway station was built in 1845 and opened by the London North Western Railway, originally named Newton Bridge. It was renamed to Newton-le-Willows in June of 1888. When first opened, it was also on the main LNWR line from London to Preston and Scotland, what is now the West Coast Main Line, thanks to a number of company mergers and acquisitions. The former North Union Railway branch from Parkside Junction, east of the new station, to Wigan North Western had opened back in 1832, with the completion of the north to west curve around Loughton on the 1st of January 1847 by the Grand Junction Railway. This had been allowed through running to commence from London Euston to Birmingham New Street via the original Newton Junction, the modern-day Earlstown, and then over the L&M and onwards to Wigan and then north from that date. Within 3 years, however, the heavily congested section of the L&M through the station was bypassed from the north to south traffic with the opening of a cut-off line from Winwick Junction to Goulburn, though local stopping trains between Warrington and Wigan continued to call thereafter. The station was also well served by trains between Manchester Exchange and Liverpool Lime Street, many of which were routed via Leigh, and also to Chester General via Warrington and the Birkenhead Joint Railway. The connections of the West Coast Main Line also provided a useful diversionary routes for trains to Preston and beyond from Manchester and Liverpool. These were utilised by British Rail when they set up a motor rail terminal at the station in the 1960s, which offered through trains to Stirling and Inverness and to St Austell. The station avoided the Beeching Acts in the 1960s, though the Warrington to Wigan local lines along the West Coast Main Line ended in 1969 along with services to Leigh. The motor rail terminal closed in the early 1980s as British Rail cut back the number of routes on offer across the network, though the sidings into it were not finally removed until August of 2013. So as 802.215 departed the background with the 1441 North Transpennine Express service from Newcastle to Liverpool Lime Street, we see the departure of 331019, working the 1435 Northern service from Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Airport, departing 6 minutes late. Next in to arrive is 802.213, running 4 minutes late with the 1441 Transpennine Express service from Liverpool Lime Street to Newcastle. Next arriving into the station is 195017 and 195013, working the 1500 Northern service from Chester to Leeds, running 6 minutes late. Whilst going in the opposite direction is 197007, working the 1505 Transport for Wales service from Manchester Airport to Llandudno. Rounding the corner for Transpennine Express is 185109, working 1K20 from Hull to Liverpool Lime Street. Arriving next into the station is 195011 and 195008, working the 1526 Northern service from Leeds to Chester. Next to arrive into the station is 331017, running 17 minutes late with the 1518 Northern service from Manchester Airport to Liverpool Lime Street. Whilst departing in the opposite direction is 197002 and 197018, with the slightly delayed 1531 Transport for Wales service from Holyhead to Manchester Airport. Whilst here comes our train in the form of 323234, working the 1535 Northern service from Liverpool Lime Street to Manchester Airport. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed what you saw, click on the 2 videos here at the end screen. Helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new and got this far. And we'll see you all in the next video, folks, wherever that may take us. We'll see you then, folks.